So this presentation is about some of the basics of the course and how it's structured. So it's a quick overview of how the class is set up and what you need to know. So the first thing that I can't stress enough is that you need to pay attention to Canvas. I recommend that you log in every day, but you need to at least do this a minimum of multiple times per week. Check in on our class to make sure that you are paying attention to due dates. Make sure that you didn't miss any announcements. You'll start to find a pattern as the week progresses, but not all the due dates are just following at the end of the week, right? Some of them are centered on like a Thursday or a Friday, so you need to make sure that you're logging in regularly to catch those. It's also important that you have a reliable high-speed internet connection, such as DSL or a cable modem. We're going to be watching lots of videos that require this throughout the semester. If you don't have access to this at home, there are online campus labs that you can use. If you're outside of campus, you can go to any library and get access to it. So I'm looking for regular logons throughout the week to make sure that you're not missing those. All those due dates, we're going to talk about where you can find them in a second. Generally, our class is going to fall on a Monday to Monday schedule, and you need to complete your assignments within that weekly time frame. This is not a work your way through on your own pace. This is a set pace for this course. So Unit 1 is going to open Monday, June 5th, and then all those activities from Unit 1 will be due Monday, June 12th by 11:59 p.m. At the same time that a unit is closing, another one is opening, so there's a little bit of an overlap. So Unit 2 opens at 9 a.m. June 12th, and all the activities will be due by June 19th at 11:59 p.m. And then Unit 3 will open June 19th, so on and so forth until we're done. So this is really important. In every unit, the first thing that is listed is our unit overview and directions. You can get to this by clicking modules on Canvas. You can also just click on the week at the beginning of the course on our home page, and the first thing listed is the overview and directions. This gives you a list of everything you need to complete and all the required page numbers that you need to read in the book. We don't go chapter by chapter in the book. You need to pay attention to the specific assignments to make sure that you are staying on top of everything you need to do. Also, don't forget about the study guides. We have an exam generally every other week, but for several weeks there's one every week. So you need to make sure you're paying attention to the study guide and going over those, paying attention to the PowerPoints, the videos, the textbook to get the answers to those study guides. So where can you find due dates, right? So they're in 4 locations for this class. They're in the syllabus. That's where the course schedule is located, so you can always access that on the left-hand toolbar on the side of our class. They're also listed in the course summary below the syllabus, and you can see that right here in this image. And if you click on the link, it'll actually take you to the assignment and has the due date that's posted. I've also programmed all the due dates into the Canvas course calendar. So when you log into Canvas, before you even get to our class or when you get into our class, it'll tell you what you have coming up for the week. If you're not logging in on a regular basis, you will not see those due dates. And then finally, they're also listed in each unit's overview and directions. I do want to mention that I accept late work, but there is a limit to how long I will accept it, so make sure you pay attention to the syllabus to find out that policy. The best way to communicate with your instructor is by using the Canvas email tool, right? So make sure that you know how to do this. You can go to the inbox, select a new message, select your course, and then choose either the teachers in the drop-down box, or you can just type in the name of your instructor. So one other important concern that students have is what to expect as far as setting aside time to work in this class. So the way that I structured this course is based on the traditional college ratio expectation for time spent outside of class. So the expectation for a college level course is that you will spend 2 to 3 hours outside of class for every 1 credit hour that you spend in class. Right? So for 3 credit hours, you should expect to spend between 6 to 9 hours on your class each week. But keep in mind that this is a summer course. So that means you're doing the work of 16 weeks in 8 weeks. It's accelerated. So a reasonable expectation that you can have is to spend on average between 10 to 12 hours per week. So you need to make sure you set aside that time. I'll note that it might be more, it might be less, depending on what your pace is, but that is the average for the amount of work that is put into this course. So things to look for in the class: pay attention to the unit overview and directions. That has all of your weekly assignments and a list of things that you need to get done. Pay attention to the course schedule and the due dates. Program them into your phone calendar. Have reminders set up in Canvas. Make sure you know when they're coming up. And then also the syllabus. Pay attention to the syllabus. This not only has a breakdown of all the assignments for the course, it has the course expectations, it has my expectations, it has your grade breakdown. This is my contract with you on what this class will cover. And as always, if you have any questions, please send me an email. Thanks, guys, and good luck.